Well, hello again. I've got another card to show you. A couple of weeks ago, I did one for my grandson, and now I have one for his sister who's got a birthday coming up. So I wanted to show you the difference in the two cards and the similarities. The one I did for my grandson was a Mickey Mouse card, and I had thought I was going to do a Minnie Mouse, but it turned out that I decided to do a Cinderella card. And she turned out just so beautiful that I'm so happy to show you how it ended up looking. So as you can see, the front has the beautiful Cinderella, which is from the Cricut cartridge Happily Ever After. And Cinderella is on page 30. And that's the outline right here that you'll be working with. If you want, you can do the shadow, but I just ended up cutting out the base because on here is all your accessories that you will need. The little face here, her hair, and this is the front of the dress, her hands and arms, and I think, and on over on here is the eyes and the lips. She is cut out at let me check here for sure, 2.5 inches. So it is rather small when it comes to cutting out the tiny pieces. The larger you make it, the better, but for this one, this was the size I wanted. The white that she's setting on is 2.25 by 3 inches. And the black outlining it is 2.5 by 3.25. And she is put up on a little pop up. The last time I did it, I had it on the underneath here, and it wasn't nearly as cute. So she's got that very cute 3D look. The happy birthday and the rest of the lettering inside is done from the storybook letters. All these letters just happen to be all caps, so there is no lowercase. I chose to do the shorty one that had a little bit of fatness to it instead of the tall and skinny. So my letter H is the 3/4 inch, and the rest of it, the happy and the birthday, except for the two letters H and B, are 1/2 inch. If you use a darker color, it would show up more. This card, pink card, was just the lighter pink, and then I didn't have quite enough dark on the happy birthday, so the letters, I ended up putting some sparkle on and glaze and just getting it a little like more so it would pop. The card itself was, I used a Cuttlebug folder that had the swirls in it that just looked like it fit real well, and I'm really pleased with it. So now for the inside. I want you to see how cute this turned out. Now, isn't that adorable for an 11-year-old little princess? Her name, Alexis, is done in the larger size, the 3/4 inch, and so is the number 11. The mirror was from the Cinderella book, and that is on page 41. We have the outline of the mirror, and that was cut at 2 inches. I tried to do some of this side, and I couldn't quite figure out how that was supposed to accent it, and it didn't work. So I ended up using some vellum, which is the sheer see-through, just for an effect on it, and gluing it to the underneath side of the mirror, and then I trimmed it before I glued it down. So it would have a little bit of a different shade to it as a mirror would. You could do whatever you happen to have on hand. And a little stone in the center. And of course I like to sparkle things, so you'll notice that they are glittered up really nice. The wand is on page 36. And let's see, 30, oh, go the other way. Okay, 36. We have the pretty wand in the two different colors. This is one color and the other is the other. So after doing that, I had a blue star and decided just to decorate it just a little bit further. This is cut out at 2 inches, and so was the mirror was 2 inches also. The 2.5, like the Cinderella, seemed to be just a little too large. The bottom portion, which turned out just absolutely adorable, the little pumpkin is cut out at 2 inches also, and that's on page 40. This one right here. So you end up cutting the pumpkin and the top for it. And the shoe was back to, it was 41 again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's her little shoe. It was cut at 1 inch, and you've got the 2 different colors. If you wanted it larger, you could make it larger. You could even put it down a little further if you want. But the pumpkin turned out so cute, and I used the little pop-ups on the side instead of gluing the pumpkin down. I had difficulty with the Mickey Mouse one that I did previously, and I guess it's just one of those aha moments that after you do one, the next one's a little easier. So the money just slides in and out real easy with the way the little pop-ups are glued down here, and it's not going to come out on the end. And again, the inside, I just put the white layer on and then a neutral one to make it stand out good, and I think this one turned out just beautiful. I hope you like it, give you an idea for something different for a special little girl. And thanks for joining me this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.